in the past, whether I've won or lost a fight, I feel like I've gained something from it. I've won a fight and then got complacent. I've lost a fight and then lost a little bit of hope, but that hope always seems to come back. And now, once you win a fight, now what you got to do to protect that next opportunity and make the most of it.
Christopher de Santiago of MMA Islander, fighting out of Denver, Colorado, a stable at Factory X, coming off a knockout victory in his last fight at Fury FC 86. We have on Austin Osmosis Jones. Austin, how's it going today?
Doing well, man. Just it's actually pretty warm in Colorado. It snowed yesterday, so I'm just enjoying the good weather today. So, yeah, but just arriving into the office.
Awesome, man. Well, it's been a few days since your victory in Dallas. How did you feel about the knockout victory over a guy like Derrick Ageday?
It felt amazing, man, because I put a lot of work into this fight, especially mentally and spiritually. So, it was awesome to see it all happen and maintain that calmness throughout the whole process. So, um, took in some good intel from it, and I'm going to use it to amplify my next fight.
Talk to me a little bit about that adrenaline, man. I mean, you put the guy's lights out. You get back onto the canvas. All the fans are screaming your name, man. How did that experience feel for you in that moment?
It was like a mixture of like super exciting but also calming. Just like the relief of winning the fight and then relief of just the nerves going into it. Um, so yeah, it felt really good and just yeah, the adrenaline definitely was kicking in as soon as it happened. As soon as the punch connected, everything slowed down, and then I was able to finish him on the ground, and it still took a while to like really register what was happening. And I went back and watched the fight, and it's like you watch the fight and it goes by so quick, but in the moment, it's like everything is like slow motion. It's almost
Mhm.
like a dream or something.
For sure, for sure. On fight night, I believe you were supposed to be on the prelims, and then they moved you to like the post slams. Was there any confusion on fight night for you?
No, not really. It's happened a couple times. I fought late a lot in my career somehow. So usually towards the end, even if it's not a main event, a swing bout. But I've done a lot of main event fights, and I'm used to fighting at like 10 o'clock, 11:30. I think I even almost hit 12 on one fight. So I'm getting used to those late nights. Got to get ready for the future fights. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. From what it looks like, man, you didn't take any damage from this fight. How many months would you like to, kind of recuperate, and like when would you like to get back in the cage?
Uh, the way I feel, I'm ready to go right away. But if it takes a few months, it does. I'm really just taking things day by day and kind of letting those opportunities present themselves and do my job on my end, continue to get better in the gym and keep continuing to build up my fight IQ, be there for my teammates, and I know the rest is going to follow. So keep building myself up.
Mhm. How has your experience been fighting under the Fury FC banner? I know you've been with them for a while now, and do you feel like your next fight might be again with them?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it will be. I definitely, I like to fight locally as well. So anytime I'm out of state, it'll most likely be a Fury. And yeah, man, it's been good. I fought the best of the best from that promotion. So I'm continuing to go through, some peaks and valleys. It's been the whole process, but now I feel like I'm starting to receive the back end of it, and it's really going to start elevating and moving on to the next level. So.
Mhm. And speaking about the guys that you fought, man, I mean, I believe that what was it? Anthony Ivy was on the card. Jacoby Smith was on the card. Are those some fights that you would like to run back in the future if they are to stay at Fury FC with you?
I would definitely like to run those back maybe at some point in the future. Any guy you lose to, you'd love to fight him again. But this time, I definitely wanted to be on a bigger stage, especially for those caliber of opponents. They're getting some buzz on the MMA world now, and I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit too. But again, I'm going to go back to doing my job and letting everything handle itself. I know if I can take care of myself internally, everything around me is going to follow as well. So but yeah, if we do fight again, I would love for it to be on a bigger scale so we can all make some money.
Hmm. And like at this point of your career, man, I mean, what are some of your biggest goals and aspirations for you and your fighting future?
Um, you know, Obviously I want to continue to elevate my game like anybody. Kind of see how far I can really take it. But also, outside of the gym, my goal is to um, be that guy in my family that looks out for everybody, even my friends around me too. I want to be that guy that um, you know, can take care of people around me. So that's always been the goal, no matter what I've been trying to take on in this world. So even if fighting ends, I'm going to find another way to elevate myself to be able to do that. So that's always been my calling in life. I'm starting to truly believe that. So I think in the long run, I will be able to take care of the people around me.
Mhm. And you said that you wanted to fight on a bigger stage. Is there some like promotions that you're looking at that could be in the realm of possibility for you?
I'm open to all of them. To be honest, I think if I take care of what I need to do on the business end of things, the right promotion is going to want me, and I'm going to be a superstar there. So it doesn't matter where I go. I know I'm taking that with me. So, like I said, I'm constantly working on the business aspect of things. Obviously everything in the gym, and then just life in general. I think once I get all those things in a line, the fighting game is going to become a lot easier. So,
Mm. Along with the fighting game, man, we talked a little bit about the mental game before your last fights. Do you feel like you're a different fighter because of those mental aspects?
absolutely. So, in the past, whether I've won or lost a fight, I feel like I've gained something from it. Um, I've won a fight and then got complacent. I've lost a fight and then lost a little bit of hope, but that hope always seems to come back. And now, once you win a fight, now what you got to do to protect that next opportunity and make the most of it. So, um, constantly continue to affirm how far I've come, and I know whether I win or lose, nothing really is going to slow me down from here. So,
Like, with fighters and fighters like yourself, how do you guys find the motivation to do what you do every day and to like what gets you up in the morning?
to be honest, my health. If you're not training hard, you're putting yourself in danger. If you really think about it, if you're not preparing yourself to take those type of hits or preparing yourself to fight through fatigue, because I truly don't believe you just don't get tired in there. You're going to get tired at some point, but it's a matter of being able to manage it. So that keeps me on my toes. And again, just trusting your vision and believing that there's gonna be moments of pain, but there's plenty of moments of pleasure in this sport. But the pain is what gets you there, and you just got to continue to build that armor in the training and then in your mind. So
Your nickname is Osmosis Jones off that one '90s movie. I believe it came out in the '90s or 2000s.
yeah,
I gotta ask, man. Based on the plot of the movie, what is the sickest you have been in your life?
I think I had like a really bad flu like back in high school. And I had a football game, and I still out there played. But as soon as I went out there, like it ended up being one of the best games I had. But still felt sick after. But craziest time was like a serious flu. And then another time I was in college at Nebraska. I got a respiratory infection, and I think it was from moving out there. It's a little more humid, so it kind of messed with my lungs a little bit. And I was out. I had to be on a little machine just to breathe. So, but still went to practice, and I don't know how I got through that, but I feel like I kind of just did it. It was kind of crazy though.
Didn't you go to high school with Cory Sandhagen?
I did, yeah. I was a couple years above him. We actually didn't really know each other at the time, but I knew a couple of people in his grade. But yeah, we never really knew each other until we found out we both went to the same high school, like training at gym together, ran into each other, and people from our high school were like, "Do you know who this person is?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do. I trained with him." He's like, "Oh, he went to Smoky Hill." I was like, "Oh, damn." So, but
Awesome.
apparently, Hill produces some great fighters, so we'll run with it.
For sure, for sure. Wait, were you guys in the same class, or I think it was like it might have been like a 3 or 4 year difference, right?
Yeah, I was '07. I think he was a couple years younger. So
Oh, cool, cool.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember that from our conversation at XMMA too, like a
yeah,
few years ago. I don't know when you brought up high school, that kind of just popped up in my mind.
yeah, yeah. Smoky Hill High School. That's we I got a lot of great athletes that come out of there. So
What was Austin Jones like back in high school?
oh man, I was again always in the gym, always in those weight training classes. Um, but yeah, my mom was real strict, so I didn't never miss class. Always made sure I went to class, but wasn't straight A student by all means. But it got me into Nebraska, so with a couple B's and C's.
Awesome, man, awesome. I know American Top Team has, like, some of their posters of their fighters, at their gym. Do you guys have something like that? And, what would it mean for you to get, like, an Austin Jones poster up in the middle of the gym?
So we have like fight memory pics. Like usually, if fighter wins a big fight, and we have like a selfie with us and all the coaches, and we blow it up in a big picture and hang it up. We don't have some posters, but I would definitely like one. Who wouldn't?
Great, great. And, on Instagram, you said that fighting is your favorite drug. Is there anything in the world that compares to getting, like, a first round knockout like you did last weekend?
The way I'm feeling now, no, but I'm trying to, you know, get a bigger high than that after that. Even better knockout. So I
Let's
guess it is.
go, let's For sure, man, for sure. Well, Austin, I think that's all the questions I had for you. Thank you again for the time. I know we talked a little bit in Dallas. Just thank you. Is there anything that you want to say to the fans out there watching?
Yeah, for sure. I just want to shout out my team. Normally I'll mention people throughout an interview like that are part of my team that really helped. But to be honest, leading up to this fight, every last one of the guys and gals on my team helped me with that knockout. So if fans could do me a favor and look up our page and go ahead and follow all our guys and take a look who all the great people I train with. There's a lot of great characters and some great fighters, and they got some bright future coming up for them. So love you guys. Go follow them, and yeah, appreciate you guys.